Welcome back to our channel, and thank you for tuning in and thank you for supporting us. But if you are new to this channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please encourage us by doing so that we can bring you the latest news as they happen. And together, we shall work together with our great leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB, and Eastern Security Network to make our Biafran dream a reality. The Nigerian terrorist Fulani bandit Minister of Justice Abubakar Malami runs to London to meet the Buhari impostor and the UK government after the Fulani Nigerian government got the information that the Taliban and the ISIS terrorists, they paid over $1 million to through the Organization of Islamic Country, have now been bought over by the Russian government to help them fight in Ukraine. Malami and the Fulani presidency cabals, they became frustrated and agitated as they will no longer have the services of these Middle East terrorists as planned to help them fight the war Buhari's impostor is planning against Biafra and other Nigerian indigenous tribes that have refused the Fulani Janjaweed takeover of their ancestral lands. Russia to use 16,000 Middle Eastern terrorists to fight Ukraine. The Fulani terrorists, bandits, Minister of Justice Abubakar Malami had to run to London in company of the Efulefu Biafran CBN governor, 噚GØINန့, because they needed to increase the Fulani Nigerian government donation to the Taliban terrorists in order to boost their chance of securing the Middle Eastern terrorist services ahead of Russians, since no one knows when the Russian-Ukraine war will end, and the Fulani Nigerian government has less than 15 months to complete their Fulanization agenda and their Islamization agendas. In these their last days, the clueless and incompetent Fulani Nigerian government will be so desperate, and they will be acting like hungry lions, causing a lot of evil in the land. But ŁGØINṕ is more than them. It's more than them. The Fulani Nigerian government's propaganda arm, the Buhari media organization miscreants, hoodlums, they churned out another propaganda lie that the Imam of Abakaliki in Ebonyi State was kidnapped by Eastern Security Network operatives. They did this misinformation, or they passed this misinformation in order to cause or to trigger the Hausa Almajiris to start massacre of Biafrans in the north. And also, the Hausa Almajiris have refused to do the Fulani biddings because they are also suffering from Fulani terrorism. They can no longer go to their farms. They can no longer move freely in their communities. The Fulani terrorist bandits have taken over most of their communities, while the Buhari Islamic Fulani governments are looking the other way, supporting their Fulani terrorist foot soldiers. So now, the Hausa Almajiris have refused to fight on behalf of the Fulani Janjaweed, because the Fulani terrorists are also attacking them. And now they have seen the Fulani terrorists as their enemies. Biafra is not an Islamic nation. So they should forget about all these fake imams they have in Biafra land. They are not imams. They are fake. You know, what is really happening is that they are lunatics. That is, the imams you find in Biafra land that claim to be Biafrans. They are some lunatics supported by the Fulani terrorist YK to disguise as imam because they want to use them for the Fulani Janjaweed ulterior motives in Biafra land. Now they are claiming that IPOB, Eastern Security Network operatives, kidnapped the Imam of Abakaliki. Eastern Security Network are not kidnappers. They are not criminals. They are not terrorists like the Fulani terrorist bandits who specializes in kidnapping innocent Nigerians for ransom. Eastern Security Network operatives are defenders of Biafran forests and bushes against the marauding Fulani terrorists who disguises as killer headsmen to rape our women and massacre our farmers in Biafra land. So that is why the BUHARI media organization urchins are doing everything within their powers, using the compromised Nigerian news media to lie against Eastern Security Network. Because the Fulani Nigerian government and the Fulani terrorists knows that the only thing that is stopping them from overrunning Biafra land is Eastern Security Network. And they want to remove them from the way. But they have tried numerously. But they failed. They failed woefully. They failed. Because Eastern Security Network are more superior than the cowards that the Fulani Nigerian government call their military. Their military who will run when they say armed ragtag Fulani terrorists or Boko Haram. They run, they flee, they take to their heels. Talk less of a formidable security network like Eastern Security Network that are well knowledgeable, that are 100 times wiser and smarter than the whole Fulani Janjaweed put together. You know, Eastern Security Network will not stoop that low and start behaving like the Fulani Janjaweed, kidnapping. They don't do that. They only defend. They defend Biafra land against the Fulani terrorists. The Fulani Nigerian government are afraid after the International Criminal Court issued arrest warrants against Russian-backed officials in the war between Russia and Georgia. And an insider informed the Fulani Nigerian government that they are next for all the extrajudicial killings they have committed in Biafra land and at the Lekki toll gate during the NSAS protests. And this is one of the main reasons why Abubakar Malami wants to engage the services of Taliban terrorists and Middle Eastern terrorists who can't be arrested by the International Criminal Court. That is why. Thank you, my brothers and my sisters, for watching this video, and bye-bye for now.